the river doll that moved on its own. A woman shared a disturbing video on TikTok about something that happened to her family. She explained that her son was walking near a river when he noticed an old bag floating in the water. Curious, he opened it and found an old doll inside. He brought the bag home. The mother left the bag outside in the yard to dry. But later that night, their security camera recorded something truly terrifying.
Okay, so it's this morning at 12 a.m., 12:06, and then an hour later, nothing. And then you go a little bit further. And at 2:06, it opens up by its fucking self. And that's his face facing us.
At exactly 12:06 a.m., the bag suddenly opened by itself. Moments later, the doll inside slowly lifted its head, turning toward the house as if it was watching. The woman explained that the bag could only be opened by unlocking 2 padlocks, making what happened even more disturbing. In a later video, she showed how the doll had originally been placed inside the bag, facing the opposite direction.
Normally facing this way. This is the way that he's been facing. And then we found him facing this way. So I'm going to put him back the way he was.
2 weeks later, another security camera captured something even more frightening. Inside her son's bedroom, the door began moving on its own, and at the same time, the fan started turning without anyone touching it. Many people believe the doll was haunted and responsible for everything that happened. The moon that changed color. In April 2024, shortly after midnight, a woman was suddenly awakened by loud screams outside her home. Her friends were urgently calling her, telling her to come outside and record something strange happening in the sky.
What was that? You guys. I got that.
When she looked up, she saw the moon changing color, shifting from green to red. Then, a bright spark of light appeared near the moon, releasing what looked like energy into the sky. What made this event even more mysterious was that many people recorded the same thing that night from different locations. To this day, no clear explanation has been given for what happened. The haunted second floor of the hotel. Several hotel employees in California claim that the second floor of their workplace is haunted. They report hearing strange noises and seeing things they cannot explain. One night, an employee received repeated phone calls from a room on the second floor.
Alright, so we're getting crazy calls from this room that is unoccupied in the second floor. Okay, keys. I think it's 2. There's a phone. No one's calling. No one's here. Everything's chilling. No one here. No phone calls. I'm out. This is weird.
Even though the room was completely empty. When he went to check, there was no one there. Later, after replaying the video and enhancing the audio, a strange sound could be heard that no one noticed at the time.
Yeah, 226, that's right. Yeah, 226. Yeah, 226.
On another night, 2 girls decided to film a challenge. They placed their phones inside an elevator on the 3rd floor and tried to follow it down.
Okay.
Suddenly, the elevator became stuck on the second floor. The doors began opening and closing on their own, and a female voice could be heard saying, "Hello." Later, while cleaning a room on the same floor, the girls reviewed their footage and noticed something horrifying.
How do you up the stairs?
I don't know, but I mean, I felt bad, but also
No, don't feel bad. It's just terrible.
didn't you want to clean it real quick?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyways, so my sister, she graduates in 2 days, and I asked for the whole weekend off. Here
In this
the
corner
right corner.
or in that corner?
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyways, so my sister, she graduates.
When they later reviewed the footage, they noticed a dark, completely black figure reflected in the mirror, resembling a person standing in the corner, silently watching them. The two girls were left terrified after seeing the video and realizing what had been captured. So what do you think? Is the second floor of this hotel really haunted, as many believe? Or do you have another explanation for what's happening? The Savannah Paranormal Museum attacks. The Savannah Paranormal Museum in Georgia is dedicated to the city's haunted history. Inside, it holds dozens of reportedly cursed artifacts and haunted dolls from around the world. Many believe these items have caused the building itself to become haunted. One morning, podcast producer JT Timmons was working alone inside the museum. Suddenly, he heard someone call out nearby. When he turned, no one was there. Seconds later, something forcefully shoved him into a desk. Terrified, JT grabbed his laptop and ran out. Just 1 week later, during a paranormal investigation, another investigator was violently struck from behind by an unseen force.
What are you angry about?
Freaks out this
Is there a way?
It's dude, this is crazy.
You alright?
One of the investigators is suddenly hit hard from behind by something invisible, almost knocking him to the floor. So did the museum actually record 2 real ghost attacks on camera? You can watch their full footage on the YouTube channel Haunted City Studios and decide for yourself. The house no one will stay in. Sarah works as a cleaner for rental homes after tenants move out. But there is one house she keeps being sent back to. No one ever stays there for long. Renters always break their leases and leave early, and the realtor never gives an explanation. Curious and uneasy, Sarah decides to record a short video while cleaning the house.
No hay nada. Me dio cosas a la pinche puerta. ¿Dónde está la luz acá? Chingada madre. Ahí está. Ok, ahorita les voy a enseñar. Esta es una recámara. Se está poniendo ahorita tenso. Ahorita les voy a enseñar qué es eso que se escucha. ¡Ey! ¿Andan acá? No mames. Espérenme. Iba a dejar grabando, pero la neta ya me está dando cosa. Se escucha el ruido para acá. No sé qué sea. Escuché mucho ruido. Tengo que ir a apagar la luz de ella porque se está poniendo ya. Ay, no. Creo que voy a regresar mañana mejor. Ya me voy a la chica.
Almost immediately, she begins to understand why no one wants to live there.
Se escucha el ruido para acá. No sé qué sea. Escuché mucho ruido. Tengo que ir a apagar la luz de ella porque se está poniendo ya. Ay, no. Creo que voy a regresar mañana mejor. Escucha el ruido para acá. No sé qué sea. Escuché mucho ruido.
While filming, the bathroom door suddenly opens by itself. Sarah brushes it off and keeps going. Moments later, a low, unsettling voice can be heard mumbling something in the background, though she doesn't notice it at the time. Soon after, Sarah hears a strange tapping sound coming from somewhere in the house. When she goes to check, something in a dark bedroom appears to peek out at her, then quickly disappear back into the shadows. The unsettling part is that earlier footage shows the same room completely empty. Seconds later, that's when Sarah has had enough. She leaves the house, shaken. So the question remains, did Sarah capture evidence of a haunted home that renters can't stay in?